I was the CIA director. We lied, we cheated, we stole. It was like we had entire training courses. It reminds you of the glory of the American experiment.
We're in Afghanistan as we were in Germany post-World War II, because it is the only hard power the United States has that sits proximate to the Central Base Road Initiative of China that runs across Central Asia. If we had to impact that with military power, we are in position to do so in Afghanistan. Second reason we're there is because we're cheek and jowl with the potentially most unstable nuclear stockpile on the face of the earth in Pakistan. We want to be able to leap on that stockpile and stabilize it if necessary. And the third reason we're there is because there are 20 million Uyghurs, and if the CIA has to mount an operation using those Uyghurs, as Erdogan has done in Turkey against Assad, there are 20,000 of them in Idlib in Syria right now. Well, the CIA would want to destabilize China, and that would be the best way to do it, to foment unrest and to join with those Uyghurs in pushing the Han Chinese and Beijing from internal places rather than external.
Where do you see the break?
You know, if you look at those three phrases that the secretary used, competitive when it should be, collaborative when it can be, adversarial where it must be, I would say it's 2/3 similar to what the Trump folks were using. You know, they were adversarial and they were competitive. That was the fundamental kind of where they landed, I guess, at the end of their administration when it came to their framing on China. We're going to take them on. We can't afford to work with them on anything. We're going to use all the rhetoric we have to make them look like the bad guys on the world stage, right? The third, that's the different part here, which is extremely noteworthy, is the collaborative part. And that's going to be really interesting because I think we've already seen that it's adversarial. We've already heard them talk about competitive. We haven't seen any collaboration yet. And, you know, realistically in Washington, the Biden administration knows that they have a tremendous amount of pressure on them to keep up the pressure on China and to not, you know, start being too collaborative right out of the gate. And it's going to be interesting to see when the Biden administration feels like they can actually move on the collaborative front.